Hello, boys, girls, and MBs. Welcome back. How's everyone doing? It's been a freaking minute. If you haven't seen already by the title and thumbnail, we will be talking about the one and only classic alpha male. I'm gonna be talking about this because you know what? It's time we have some fun. My brain has been so loaded in politics, and it's been loaded with work things. It's been loaded with dumb internet drama. Like, I got stuck watching this video the other day, and I feel like I just need to use another part of my brain. We need to have some fun. Turn that music down a little bit for you. We need to have some fun goofs and gaffs here, you know? You can't lose sight of the goofs and gaffs. So you might as well dunk on this total frickin' loser. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? Also, look what I got. Look what I'm eating. Cold Stone Creamery. What's up, Amdis? How are you? Good to see you in here. We're going to be dunking on Fresh and Fit, having some fun. We're going to just have a fun stream, have some goofs and gaffs, because life gets too serious sometimes, and we need to laugh at idiots on the internet, you know? By idiot, I mean Myron Gaines. Because you know what? When I was coming up, when I was learning YouTube, people like Curtis Connor, people like, I think Danny Gonzalez at one point or another talked about them. Gabby Bell talked about them. And they're kind of a lost trope because they became irrelevant. Brittany Renner, I think it was her name, who dunked them into oblivion. It was one of the first few videos I made on my channel, actually, that drama with them two, where she just smoked the shit. I think it was it Brittany Renner? I feel like that's the wrong name. Might be the right name. Smoked the shit out of these guys on their podcast. They became irrelevant. So your ADHD. What's up, Rowan? Freaking the community is all showing up. Also, new update. I got a new chair. Check it out. Check it out. New chair. What do we think? Super comfortable. I used to have another chair that's right here, and oh my god, I would get done streaming and get out of the chair like this. I was like, oh. And I just couldn't wait to stop streaming sometimes because my back was hurting, and I thought the back support in the back was the thing keeping me comfortable. It was doing the opposite. So, I got a new chair for like literally, it was dating Kevin Gates. Maybe it wasn't Brittany Renner then. I made a video. There's an old video on my channel. Also, chat, you guys want me to tell you what I'm eating? This is cookie dough and peanut butter mixed into ice cream. I was craving cookie dough and I was craving peanut butter. It mixed into cake batter ice cream. Oh, I don't eat ice cream very often. I'm telling you, when you cut ice cream out of your diet and then you have it, that once in a blue moon, it's so good. Fresh and Fit, I think it was Brittany Renner that like rose. Yeah, it was. I was right. Yeah. It was when she confronted them. She was like, you guys are irrelevant. And they kind of like went downhill after this practically. And they kind of like, oddly enough, stopped doing their typical misogynistic content. Not really stopped. They always they are misogynistic. They've always carried it with them. But they like took another direction where they were like, we've kind of held the misogynistic talking points. Now we need to move on to crypto because these misogynistic men love crypto, and they started talking about crypto. But as you can see here, they decided to make a video called "Why Modern Women Aren't Fit." I think they meant "be," but they just incorrectly wrote "we." Why modern women aren't fit to we wives. So we're gonna see what excellent opinions these guys have, cause I don't even know if their audience is still on board with them. Let's see. Okay, maybe their audience still is bitching about housework when he's paying. Then she's only working because she has stupid. Okay, never mind. Nope, their audience is still listening to them. Yeah. Also, what's this? Henny and Fit. Did Fresh leave? What's that? Wait, look at this. Look. Henny and Fit. So did Fresh leave? We had to call it Henny and Fit. This is excellent. Oh, man. I decided to watch this. Yeah, we're going to watch this while I get ice cream on my face. I decided to watch this because today my YouTube feed was showing me old Hassan videos where Hassan was going through the, do you remember there was the West Elm Caleb situation on TikTok? It was showing me a litany of Hassan West Elm Caleb videos. And then it showed me a video of him and Stavros dunking on these guys. And I was like, dude, I have to see what they're up to these days. I used to like just laugh my ass off people dunking on them. So I thought we'd have a little fun, you know, a little fun stream. So appreciate the community showing up. Shall we dive in? Should we see what these guys are up to? Let's see. Maybe we'll find out who Henny is. All right. Let's hear some good opinions.
Thousands of women. It's like we teach little boys and men how to treat women, but we never.
Oh, what's up? Headset Brat. How you doing? Headset Pat Rat. That's what it is. I just tongue twister. Still don't like tomatoes. I still don't like tomatoes either. Good. Happy to see you in here. I've been busy lately, so I'm missing streaming. We're dunking. You know what's popping? We're dunking on this guy. Hell yeah, I'm happy to see you here. We're dunking on this guy because his opinions are awesome. That's sarcasm.
Never teach women how to treat men, do we?
Oh,
because I think girls don't really ever think to themselves, what kind of woman would my future boyfriend and or wife want?
Okay. Oh man, he's really hitting those points. Can't be long. I have a long day tomorrow. I can't be long either. This stream probably will last an hour if it even gets there. Okay, so right off the bat, he's already insulting women and speaking for all women. He's quite literally acting as if he knows. You got 10 minutes? Good. Hopefully you get a good goof and gaff out of this. He's already speaking on behalf of women as if he knows how all women think. So we're off to a good start.
Future boyfriend and or husband want. It's always about we should know how to treat ladies. We should be courting them. Boys are taught how to treat girls, but women are never actually taught how to treat men.
Guys, it's not about me. It's never about me. Women are only thinking about other women. Oh, I'm so mad. Come on. Can women just think about men? Ugh.
Men. You guys caught on to this? Because I find it incredible how so many...
What flavor? It's Reese's peanut butter cups with cookie dough mixed in. I was craving a Reese's cookie dough shake from this one place tonight that makes the best shake I've ever had in my life. As a woman, I can confirm this guy knows everything. Cool. Usually a guy like this on a podcast, usually when you see a guy and then you see him on a podcast, that's a good indicator that he knows most, if not everything about women, okay? Just store that in the back of your head. Just good thing to hit the roads with.
Many girls will passively just sit there like, yeah, I'll just put off marriage until later on, or I'll put off finding a relationship.
I know, I'll craving ice cream too. I don't crave stuff like this, but no one knows women better than podcasters. Yep.
Until I'm ready, or after I had my fun.
Well, for so long it wasn't true. Like, there was arranged marriages, women...
Okay, another... Okay, here's another weird element about Fresh and Fit. Somehow, they find other misogynistic women they have on these podcasts. So, you'll find women that just, straight up run the same talking points as him. If not, they're just, a little bit off. Also, why do I see OBS behind him? Fix your fucking podcast, man. Don't leave OBS open. Look at in his chat right here. W. Myron.
We're always you have to get married to the father's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to pause a bunch. There's a book called Everything Men Know About Women, and there are like 100 pages of blank. That's the fucking best book ever. I love it.
Well, why do you think those institutions were put in place in the first place?
We couldn't have jobs.
Yeah, why do you think those institutions were put in place?
When you hear the that's a good indicator that these people are very they're very well educated on women.
In the first place.
For control.
You guys think women are happier now or before?
All right, let's hear what they're gonna say about every woman. Let's see.
Oh, before. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I think in some aspects, women are happier now than before.
All right, so raise your hand. If before there was happy, raise your hand.
I mean, the reality is.
Oh my god, I cannot. Oh my god. Oh my god. You have one guy in the room raising his hand. Everyone's looking at him funny. Let's see.
Wasn't there.
Overall female happiness has gone down over the decades.
Everyone, all of happiness. There's loneliness, pandemic. Like.
Yeah, but
How do people stomach these guys? Because, okay, I said this before. I have a friend that I've actually fixed. When I say fixed, this friend of mine genuinely watched Fresh and Fit. Like, he very openly told me he did. Because we were talking about the internet one day, and he was like, so what do you watch? And he's like, I don't know. There's a podcast I like called Fresh and Fit. And I was like the guys that shit on women. He's like, no, they actually have, like, good points about women. And I was like, I kind of broke it all down to him within, like, an hour. And the, like, next few times I hung out with him, he finally, like, got over the other side and realized what he was listening to, and he was like, okay, I understand what you were saying now. But he didn't realize, like, he had deep down, like, misogynistic beliefs. And so these guys, they spew talking points that are based off insecurities men have around women, or if it's not insecurities, it's other men that may have not grown up with a mother or a women figure in their life, and therefore they have a lot of resentment towards women. So these guys build their talking points off of resentment that other dudes have. Skater Zero, hey dude, I skate too, okay? You have no idea what I'm talking about. What do you need help with? What do you need help with, bud? What do you need help with? What are you confused about? Let's help you out here. Listen to them? Are you 14? Do you like... Let me ask you a simple question. Do you like women? If that answer is no, then are the root of all evil. Yep. Skaters with a Z. Dude cannot be 07. Okay, wait, there's 07. So let's do the math here. Assuming you're born in 2007, that's 2020. It's 2025 now, minus 2007. You're 18. Listen to Myron, not the rest. What do you like about Myron? I'm so glad you're in here. We have a new pet in chat, everybody. I'm so glad you're in here. We just had a chatter ask how people stomach these kinds of podcasts. So I'm glad you're in here. You can give Ryan an answer. How do you stomach this kind of podcast? Let's hear it. Let's hear it, chatter. You get your moment to talk. You get your moment to talk, chatter. Yep, pet. You're the new pet in chat. How's it feel to be a pet? All right, let's hear it. I'll wait. I'm gonna eat my ice cream. You're gonna tell me why you like Fresh and Fit. Let's hear it. If you want to go on Discord and you want to talk about it, I'll also give you that. Oh, wait. We're waiting. Easy to clown them. Yeah, it is. But it does. But Skater Zero person in here is saying that they're actually a good podcast and that they're awesome. So we're waiting for Skater Zero's answer. Also, how you doing, Ron? Good to see you in here. God, Reese's is so freaking good. I'm just eating my ice cream. I like how this. I like how this chatter Skater Zero got real quiet. It like brought him to the center. I'll give you another minute. I'll give you another minute, Skater Zero. Get Cold Stone. If you have Cold Stone in your area, get it. I don't like supporting corporations, but goddamn, why does Cold Stone have to be this good? All right. Well, it looks like our pet has left the chat. That was a very short-lived, oh, man. We lost a pet. Come on. No. That guy was awesome. That guy was awesome. We lost him. Oh, man. Maybe he was like he got a little too scared. Maybe his mommy came to the computer and was like, honey, what are you doing? He's like, nothing. Nothing. I swear I like you, Mom. I swear.
There's really no excuse for women to be less happy because you guys have
More freedom.
more rights, and
More choice.
more choice, and you guys are able to what I call the
What is going on here? This is what makes this so, because like somehow he ends up, I said this already, but somehow he ends up picking other women that also just don't like other women, so they carry the same talking points as he does. So to these dudes that watch this and believe this guy, they're like, oh, of course, well, if there's other women agreeing with him, it must be true. And that's precisely why he brings specific women on. And I remember in the past, be able goof and gaff on these guys, you'd see these guys physically kick women out. Like, it would literally like pull a woman out of her seat and push her out of the room, and you'd see them close the door on her. Like, it's a fucked up system.
proverbial double dip where
Our pet's back, guys. Our pet is back. Let's see. The pet is back. All right, let's see. You really talk shit out of your ass. You didn't answer my question, dumbass. Fucking dumbass, answer my question. I said, what is it that makes these guys entertaining to you? What is it? You're gonna answer my community moderator's question. How do people stomach these kinds of podcasts? All right. Literally just talk 90% of the time, he has not a single woman that agrees with him. Lol. God damn it. The pet's still here. Literally just talk shit. It's incredible. So that's your answer to it, because he literally talks shit about women. It's incredible. If that's your answer, let me ask you this. Do you like women, or do you have a mother in your life? And I'm not trying to be offensive. Some people, I understand their mothers have passed and or just didn't grow up with one, but do you have like a sister or other women friends in your life? I'm trying to be nice to you and be charitable. Even though you don't deserve it, I'm trying to ask some questions here, because you're definitely not over the age of 18. You literally talk shit. Okay, so you're not saying they do, you're saying I do. So should I be glazing this guy? Should I be saying, yeah, Myron, yeah, brother. Women suck, dog. Is that what you want? Is that what you want out of me? Your parents are still together after 40 years of grandparents. Okay. So have they talked to you about... So have you seen anything with that dynamic? That it seems that these men and women have got things working out for them for 40 years? Does that not... Does that not say anything about your hatred towards women? Yeah. What does that have to do? The hell of things. They agree. They agree with what? They agree with what? Let me ask you this. You're saying it's hatred towards, just because, you're saying it's hatred towards women just because is wild? You talk shit. Do you think these guys like women? Do you think Myron Gaines likes women? Do you think that, chatter? Yeah, probably still get worse. They didn't get demonetized. I know. Good women, not hoes. So, okay, so you're degrading women here. So you're saying there's women and there's hoes. This is what they've taught you. This is what Myron Gaines has taught you. Now, they're products of modern society and all this sexual liberation shit. Ah! Do you have... Jesus Christ. I'm just calling them what they are. Okay, this guy has fucked your brain up. Holy shit. This is like their biggest dick rider in my chat right now. Saw the thumbnail and was like, I need to come in here and defend them real quickly. You think they shouldn't be? If they aren't, it's not hate, homie. Chatter, have you had a girlfriend? Let me ask you. Let's start there. No, hey, hang on. I'll pull it back. I won't get that personal yet. Do you have friends in your life that are women? Let's start there. Let me answer my question. This is very simple. Doesn't get more simple than that. What one woman doesn't mean every girl's like that. Exactly. And Skater Zero, I'm asking you if you like women. And if you have any friends that are women. Yes, good women? Okay. What do you mean by good women? As opposed to bad women. Okay, now if you told... Okay. You know what? I won't hound you too much, but I will ask you this. So these supposed good women that you... I'm putting that in air quotes because you're separating them as if they're different women than other... So I'm asking you, when you tell these supposed good women your opinions on this, what do they say back to you? Do they say something back to you like... Screw sleep, this is getting juicy. Do they say something back to you? As in, okay, quit. What are you doing? I never said anything about every girl. Okay, the reason that my chatter's saying this to you, the reason why, oh my God, this person needs help so bad. This is why I called you a pet to begin with. We're literally fucking petting you, and we're walking you through life right now. And we talk in generalities. You talk... Streamer, shut up! I'm not a pet, shut up! Look, I haven't muted you, like Skater, I haven't muted you, I haven't put any mods, I haven't told mods to do anything with you. I'm letting you chat. I'm giving you your free chatting experience here. That was low. The reason the headset Pat Rat is saying this to you is because you're acting as if women are monolithic. Bad women are the ones who won't sleep with me. Didn't I miss the answer? Only good women. That was a funny answer by your logic. They must sleep with me. Also, no woman is entitled to like you. Even if a woman is going on one singular date with you, they are not entitled to like you immediately, okay? Does that help you out a little bit, Skater Zero? Yeah, why is exactly? Maybe I can find learn to. Yeah, Rowan, come on. I've been this whole entire time you've been in my community. I've been like, God, only Rowan was a good woman. Ugh, it was killing me. But now I think we got here. You guys, why do you keep repeating this? You guys pull shit out of your ass. Nobody argues these things. Kind of weird. Actually, actually, you guys don't get it. The way that women in society, especially modern women, they're all hoes. Is that what you want me to say? Did I hit your talking point, Skater Zero? I'm being way too charitable to you. I'm giving you way too much talking points here. Yeah, what about the pimps? Oh my god. Here's the deal. If you told Skater Zero, if you told these supposed quote-unquote, I'm using your words, these quote-unquote good women, since you can't seem to separate yourself from that, these talking points and these positions you have on women, do you think they're going to look at you and be like, you're based? They're gonna be like, what do you think's gonna happen here? Do you watch fucking Asmongold? I'm guessing you're an Asmongold watcher. Has a hair loss ad while joining the video. Funny as hell. You know what's funny? There might be people that dunk on me for saying this, but I'm very honest and transparent, so I don't feel any shame about saying it. I literally got hair surgery. I was losing hair, so that's even doubly funny that there's a hair loss ad, because I literally use like hair loss shampoos and shit like that. But I got hair surgery and got it fixed. Oh, I got a haircut today, dude. Look at this. I got a haircut. I'm stoked. Maybe go to church. Good one, chatter. Yeah, take your talking points about women to church. See how the priest feels. The priest can be like, dude, Jesus doesn't agree. Maybe Jesus does agree, actually. I take that back. Because I've sat through ceremonies. Where they're religious. Oh, the R word. Gotcha. Good one. We're using the R word here. Probably for Myron's Wald spot. No, I know, SK. I know you're not talking about mine. I know. I know. I knew that. I just wanted to share my little hair story. Dude, I literally... That's not a good word to use. Do you know this? You should not be using that word. I literally have friends... Oh my god, dude. No. Okay, I clip you telling me how much you want me. I make it my ringtone or something. That's hilarious. The type. What'd you get? I got FUE. The T one, I think, is the one where they cut into your head. That's scary. Can we not say the word? You can say the word stupid. Did I say no? Don't use the word stupid. No, I said don't use the R word. That is literally an offensive word. Do not say that. I'm not even joking you when I say this. Literally one of my first friends ever. I was the only kid in class that was friends with him because of his disability. Okay, nobody else would be friends with him. And it made me very sad, and I was like, people are literally not being friends with him because of this disability. It drove me fucking insane, so I'm very sensitive to that. Can we not say the word stupid? Lol. Yes, yeah, exactly. Headset Pat Ray has it right. Okay, there. Stupid in place of the R word. Sure, go ahead. If that's what makes you sleep well at night, go ahead. I would rather you say stupid in place of the R word, please. you're gonna think that word, say stupid instead, okay? I'm not, I would prefer you just be a normal person, but your brothers, so you have a soft, exactly. There's a lot of people that are related to somebody that is. How dumb my argument. Okay, I think I'm getting stun locked. I feel like I'm getting stun locked at this point. Should we not say? I'm gonna shake you, chatter. You're getting shook. Pissing me off. Our pet is entertaining. He sadly passed in 2020. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry to hear that. Your vocabulary is nice, so you can't get the point across how dumb you think the argument is without using the R word lame. Yeah, exactly. You haven't blocked me with my 8 viewers. All right, here. All right, okay, my 8 viewers. All right. We're going to pull up Skater007's YouTube channel. Let's see how many subscribers this chatter has, all right? Shall we? Should we do a little quick check-in on this chatter's YouTube?
You can be treated like a
Here. Let's do it.
lady on one side.
Oh, there's Myron. All right, we're going to check in. YouTube.com/Skater007. All right, let's see this. Let's see how many subscribers this chatter has. Shall we? All right, let's do it. Oh, ouch. 5 subscribers. And you have 2 videos. All right.
Booking.com has all kinds of stuff.
All right, let's see what you're posting on YouTube. Let's see. I'm sure it's some, oh, it's got to be some A1 content here. Great video. Awesome. Awesome video here. This is some of the best quality content I've ever seen with your 5 subscribers. Classic. Wow. That is an instant fucking classic, isn't it? God, I love when these kind of chatters come in here and start going for analytics. It's my favorite thing in the world. Do you want? Yeah, look at this. Ryan's going to block you. You're not smart enough to know great points by repeating themselves over and over. The more you repeat yourself, the more that the person will learn. He has your mom, dad, and 3 stupid friends. Yep. Love how you don't mention the girl half naked in the reflection. Chatter, I'm going to be honest with you. Even if I did miss that, I would be very frightened. I would not want to know what is happening with that woman if she was in that video. I would probably end up reporting you, okay? The local authorities would probably be kind of interested in what was going on in that if that was the case. Because I don't think that would have been something she would approve of if that's what you had in the reflection. I think you're kind of doing a self-admission here to saying that you would put a half-naked supposed woman friend of yours, which I highly doubt. I highly doubt you've ever had a girlfriend or a girl in your life. No. Oh my God, chatter. Oh my God. No, you're missing the fucking point. Oh my God. I'm saying if that was the case. Holy shit, you are slow. Half naked in the reflection. Okay, here. Let's live like this is true. Let's act like this is true here. So you have a half naked woman in the reflection. All right, cool. Where did she sign off on her being okay to be public on the internet with this half naked image of her in the reflection? Show me. Show me this now. I will fucking wait all day long. I want to see her approval. I'm not gonna let this point go. Because if you're telling me there's a half-naked woman in that, she signed off on that somewhere. Because if she didn't, then that is a reportable offense. I will wait. I will wait all day. You do realize one of my mods can report you for saying that, and you can get in trouble. You do know that, right? I'm being nice. I'm not calling them on you. I'm letting you know this is well, ask my chat. Ask my chat. Ask anybody in chat. You're the only person that does not think this. Whoa, please call him. Oh, got me. Got him. No, I want you to show me the approval. Show me where she signed off on this being okay on the internet. Show me or else I'm banning you. You literally have a minute to show me before you're getting fucking kicked out of here. That's fucking disgusting. I'm going to report you. It's really fucking gross. This is the kind of community. Ryan, see, look. You can, okay. At bare minimum, you can answer Ryan's question. So you're going to articulate, you must answer this. So you're going to articulate what draws you to the Fresh and Fit podcast. I want you to have a good point of view. What draws you to their podcast, Skater Zero? Answer that. Answer that and show me the proof that she gave you to put her half-naked body on the internet. It wasn't in that, for the record, but you're acting as if it was and as if that would be a totally normal, okay thing that a friend would sign off on. And that's not pedo behavior. I don't even know why you would self-admit something that's not even true. That's fucking weird. You probably left chat by now. I'm giving you... Oh my god, dude. Alright. There you go. Boom. And boom. Alright, there you go. You got permit out of here. No, I permit him out of here. That's fucking gross, dude. Oh my god, that was so fucking gross. That was so fucking gross. The chatter just straight up left, too. Oh my god, dude. That was just so gross. Those are the kind of people that... He didn't even want to answer the original question, too. That was really fucked up. It's somewhat of an intelligent, fresh and fit listener. I know. God. It was fun to entertain that till he, like, self-admitted that he was just, like, putting his supposed women that he hangs out with, their naked body on his YouTube channel for other people to see without their permission. And even if it did have their permission, still, why? That's still pornography on YouTube. I just got gross. I was like, if we're already there, I don't want to, like, he's just gonna, I don't know if he realized that was like a reportable offense. He's like, calm. I'm like, dude, no, you didn't do it. You're just giving me a reason to go back and be like, oh, look. And then what he was gonna do is have me go back. I was gonna go back and look at it. Wasn't gonna be there. And he's like, oh, got him. Bro, I can't believe you actually thought that. That's what was gonna happen. But it was just like a weird self-admission where he basically told me that, like, yeah, I would comfortably put a half-naked woman's body online. Already longer than you were planning. I know, that was a fun thing to entertain. That was fun to entertain. Thanks for hanging here. Thanks for thanks for breaking it down with that dumbass. Every now and then we get one little pet in here. Like I'll talk about Ethan Klein watching a Jesse Pinkman lookalike. It's great. I get that all the time. It's like one of my favorite compliments. I used to not know how to take it because I was like, who is that? And then I looked up who it was. Now I'm like, I love that. It's kind of cool. Should we continue our expedition now that we duked it out with a fresh and fitter? Anyway, you should go buy. Thanks, Hat Sat Pat Rat. Thank you for being here as always. You are appreciated in this community. Hopefully, I will be back soon. Let me see what I mean by soon. Not tomorrow, but I'm thinking Thursday and Friday. Thursday and Friday are probably going to be my next stream days. So that's where I'll be. I love how someone tried to come in here. I've always said this. I love how they always, well, like they're like, oh, I got no argument, but fed and fat, fed and fat. Now that I've learned how to be a high quality female, have you learned to be a high quality female, Rowan? These females are not high quality anymore. They gotta learn how to be wives. Yeah. Oh, these females are making me mad. Fucking hell.
But then you can go ahead and pursue your career on the other side, right? Like you can have your career and make a bunch of money, but still expect a man to treat you like a lady and give you the same chivalry as if you didn't work.
Yeah.
This guy is still so deeply insecure. It's hilarious because when he brings up this talking point, I don't know if he realizes it or not, but he's literally openly telling us like, hey, I'm a very insecure man. And that's it. That's just, I don't know what else to tell you. That's just it.
So why is it that women, despite the fact that they have both of these benefits, but both the best of both worlds, they're still taking antidepressant medication, they're still sad, they're still having lower,
Oh, sorry, I didn't finish my point. I love when people come in here, or like even on YouTube videos, or even in comment sections, whatever it might be, and they're like, bro, you only had 10 viewers. I'm like, dude, I've been streaming for a year now. I don't run ads for my stream. I don't promote my stream any places. I've posted on Twitter once or twice. I know I have a big following on Twitter. I've made other videos that chatters in here have watched, and chatters have liked those videos and decided on their own admission, their own willing to come in here and enjoy it. And that's what I love about streaming, is the fact that people have seen my content and been like, I like watching this guy's content enough that I'm going to go outside of my normal means to watch him stream. In fact, one of those chatters is in here, and that chatter is Rowan, who's a much appreciated community member. Also, if I'm not mistaken, potentially Ryan, I think you said you don't normally watch streams. Was it you? I know there was one other person that they don't ever watch streams, but they watch this. But we have a great community in here. We have Hatset Pat Rat. We have Rowan. We have Ryan. We have, we got, who else? Biologic hops in here. We've got, oh God, there's some other names I'm drawing a blank at right now. We got literally 10 different people that are always in here. I wouldn't join if it weren't for the thousands of people in here. It's become certain people think that a metric of a good stream is having thousands of people. And I've always said this. I'm like, if there's 1,000 people in here one day, awesome. I'd love that. That'd be cool. However, you have to as you're growing your stream, you appreciate the smaller streams more. When you hear a bigger streamer that has 10,000 chatters in it, you'll always hear them say, I miss the days when there was only 10 or 20 people in my chat, because it was a back and forth with chat. You hear them say that all the goddamn time. And that's, it's a thing to appreciate. And I'm someone who appreciates it a lot, especially when I stream at a late hour. I know there's people that are probably laying in bed watching this, or maybe they're on the other side of the planet and it's the morning and they're having their whatever it might be. I don't know. I just appreciate
life satisfaction ratings.
I think it's because even though we've got more choices, the expectation of women hasn't changed. It's like if you get pregnant, you're still going to be the primary caregiver. But now you have to be the primary caregiver, be the cleaner, and then also maintain a job so you can contribute 50% to a household. And also, I think that actually women are taught how to look after a man. It depends on your background, but I'm Nigerian.
Okay. I don't think this is a hot take what I'm about to say, but this point here about like doing, what did she say, like 50% and doing the like caregiver and doing the cleaning and stuff. Here's my thing on this. I don't know why it's like, I mean, I know why, because a lot of men are just incapable of doing it and or lazy. Not every guy, but when you talk to women, they'll talk about this. Like there's a good chunk of men, I should say, not obviously not every, there's guys out there that are willing to do this, but like as a guy, I actually find fulfillment in like cleaning up after myself, whereas like when I don't clean up after myself, or like even if it's not after myself, after someone else, I feel a sense of like guilt for the rest of the day or week if I don't. Like for instance, like the other week I left my house on a Saturday and then I didn't come back till Wednesday and I was like, shoot, Sunday's my cleaning day. And then I came back Wednesday and I was like, oh my gosh, this part of my room is dusty and it's normally not at this. And I like started to clean on like a Wednesday. And I was just like the whole time like feeling so guilty for forgetting to like clean on Saturday. Like there's a level of like self-fulfillment that comes to cleaning. I think more men should be willing to like take that branch of things, especially like when a woman's like having your child and like doing childcare. The least you could do would be like clean the house, you know? It's really not that hard of a task. It's just a matter, you got to get the, even if it's the worst job ever of cleaning and you put in the effort to clean things and like just vacuum, clean off the tables, make things look nice, organized, even the bare minimum would cut it. You don't have to go all out and go crazy. Just simply cleaning the house is not a difficult task.
Dude, I grew up in a African household. Every single,
that's not the norm.
Like day, like my brother doesn't know how to make an egg.
Yeah, most Westerners don't grow up with both their parents, so that's not that's actually now that's considered like novel.
But I think that like at least the way that I viewed life growing up, women were taught like all of my friends can cook, all of my friends can clean. Barely any guys I know can actually like cook a decent meal.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh my god, I don't even need to talk about this. I talk about fucking cooking all the damn time on this stream. That's like half my commentary on this live stream is talking about cooking. Dude, cooking is so fun. If you're a dude listening to this and you haven't found an interest in cooking, it is understandable, but also just go out of your way just a little bit. Find some good recipes of things you like. Buy those things. You need to cook it. Or, this is not an ad, but one of the ways that helped me start to cook, I swear on my life, not an ad, but I literally had my parents got HelloFresh, and I cooked a HelloFresh meal by myself one day, and it word for word, like bar for bar, told me how to cook said meal. And I was like, wait, this meal is actually a lot easier to cook than I thought it was. So I cook it a lot. That meal is like this hot honey crispy chicken. It's very easy to cook, and I make it for myself all the time now that I know it's not that hard. That's not the norm. Nigeria has a population of 227 million. I know, I heard him say that and I was like, what?
I mean, you know, that's how it used to be, but what I'm saying is that it's changed drastically.
My man be chefing it up.
Wait, who?
My man be chefing it up. Like, he be making steak. He make the Wagyu skirt.
Your man, bro. Your man, bro. Speaking of ways I learned to cook, my parents are leaving in front of a cooking. I'm gonna watch Martha Stewart. Yeah, exactly. But you don't work your ass off for 2 hours of podcasting and chilling crypto scams. True. God damn it. Fuck. Buyer logic is right. Fuck. I didn't take into consideration that. Okay. Fuck. Let me try to think. So I get done my work. I berate women. I shill crypto scams, and then I have to like do some other podcast work. Fuck. That leaves no time for cooking or cleaning. Fuck. I think berating women's fun. I don't need to clean. Yeah, I'll just shit on women on a podcast instead. Way better option. Fuck cleaning. Why clean when you can shit on women? And shill crypto scams and shill Rumble. Rumble's like the platform that all the pedos. I don't know why people like. Why do they put Rumble here? Like, I think it probably has to do with the fact that this podcast is on Rumble, but seeing it on YouTube is doubly funny because it's like this is like the signal to let everyone know that you're a pedo. It's like the pedo platform, Rumble. What is this down here in the corner? Is anyone seeing this? Castle meter? I like how this castle meter is just at 0% the whole fucking time. We've only made it 3 minutes of the video.
Steak, the
men are allowed.
Oh, yeah, Martha Stewart. I didn't mean to comment on that. Martha Stewart is, man, if you've seen that, there you can get some good meals.
A little bit. He make all on the grill. He be chefing it like the wagyu ribeye. Like, I feel like I could cook better than him, but he don't fuck with my cooking. But he's actually a pretty good cook too.
Wait, hold on. You leaving in 60 days?
But you still take on majority of the cleaning role, right?
I take on majority of the cooking and the cleaning. I also do all his laundry.
She leaving in 60
days.
Even
married
Good
to
job.
him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she does his laundry. I mean, Jesus Christ.
We're not married.
Yeah,
I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. Big time.
I think because you said women are expected to do certain things. I would argue women are not expected to do a lot of things.
Do you not think that if you marry a woman, she's still expected to be the primary caregiver of children?
Well, I think women have really absolved that responsibility nowadays with the explosion of daycare.
Jesus fuck. Jesus Christ. Did he just say the explosion of death camp? Did he just say that? Jesus Christ.
I think women have really absolved that responsibility nowadays with the explosion of death.
Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. With the explosion I like how he's talking about the explosion of daycare. Yes, Myron. Daycare has just been invented. And because of daycare, women are absolved of their responsibilities to look out for their child. That's why they have daycare. Daycare was invented to absolve women of responsibilities of their child. Yup. He's got it right. Don't worry, daycare's free too. What's up, Jay? Does he think daycare is summer camp? The woman works, pick up her kid and goes home to daycare. Yeah, I think he thinks daycare is like summer camp, fun, free time. Oh, we need to have more fun in this fucking community. We need to have more fun like this. More fun nights. I've done a couple of these fun nights lately, and they're fucking fun. This reminds me of like, I can't always get too just soaked into drama. I gotta do fun shit. Like this shit's, oh man. There's something to it where it's like I watch this and I hear guys like Myron talk, and I think to myself, has this guy ever like left his bedroom? Has this guy ever spoke to anybody that's not like not like another misogynistic man?
I said death care. Daycare. You know, having like daycare is like a thing now. Like that is
Death care?
Still.
Okay. Daycare is a thing now. Got it. All right. Cause yeah, 1999, 1997. I didn't go to daycare. It wasn't a thing then, you know. It's a new thing. Hey Chad, have you guys heard of daycare before? Anyone heard of daycare out here?
Oh,
I meant to say daycare.
But you make less, like,
same
because
thing.
you might have to pay more than you make, depending. It's a wage thing. So I have a friend, she has a kid, she can't afford to have daycare or babysitter because she does not make enough with the education
Sure.
level she has to pay for those people. They
Sure.
make more than.
So this is interesting. So this is the girl that is kind of challenging his points, it seems, because she said, "Oh, my man cooks for me," and now she's bringing up the fact that daycare costs. So let's see how Myron retorts.
But what I'm saying is that, like, this is what I'm trying to explain. We've created infrastructure for women to enter the professional world,
Yep.
but we haven't created any type of.
Ugh, women entering the professional world. Ugh, fuck, dude. It makes me so mad, and I have a hard time sleeping at night knowing that women have entered the professional world. No! They should be kicked out of the professional world. Women professional? No.
Reinforcement for men to change their rules. Does that make sense? So we have infrastructure in place to help women become more like men.
Yep.
Child rearing services, daycare, etc. But there's nothing out there for men to.
How is he still running this talking point? For women to become, and when he says for women to become more like men, he's not using it in a way of like, he's using it in a way of saying that like these responsibilities that women are absolved of, that men have had to take on, these responsibilities they should not take on because of women. That's how he's using it. It's so fucking deranged. Oh my god.
Not to absolve them of their responsibilities. I would argue that men, like, our roles are static and they've always been static. Like, at least as a woman.
You said we're gonna get back to making women more like men. Yeah, I like how I just explained that, and then he very openly said what I just explained. He's like, it was like a self-admission moment there, but I don't know if he realized he's self-admitted. Chris, what's up?
Woman, you got a choice. You can choose to have a family and be a traditional wife, but you can also choose to pursue a degree and get a job.
Yeah, but
Men don't have.
Chris, chat, should we catch Chris up on what he missed? Maybe Chris, sometimes Chris scrolls back in the stream and catches up. This one, I don't know if you can catch up on, it's too long to catch up on. But we duked it out with a dumbass for like, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe? I got stun locked and duked it out with a dumbass that was like Fresh and Fit's biggest dick rider. It got comical for a while, and then the chatter ended up like self-admitting that he would put a half-naked woman without her permission online. And then I told chatter that that's a reportable offense, and then he got all butthurt by that. And then was like, bro, call the cops on me then. And then I was like, no, I'm just going to report you because this is not something you've done. He kind of like, he essentially self-admitted that this is something he would entertain and do without actually having done it. It was fucking weird, and I had to ban the chatter and get him out of here. He's often trolling back on the log. Literally the Nigerian girl's point, with 2 working parents, childcare costs skyrocket. And yet women are still expected to be caregiver at home. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is literally what that Nigerian girl was saying. So, because things like men can't take care of their kids, they're only allowed to work and nothing else. Are men not allowed to use services like daycare? Men are only allowed, I said this already, remember? Men are only allowed to berate women online and have a podcast. Fuck. I know. Isn't that crazy, Ryan? Isn't that fucking nuts? He's like, men do not need to be looking after their kid. Just take them to daycare all day long. And women don't have to do shit. Wait until he finds out 2 men or 2 women, single people can have kids. Oh man, just wait. He's in for one. Men's has changed. They can be podcasters.
We don't have that option. I would argue men haven't changed. It's the
I would argue Myron. I would argue Myron would be the worst fucking parent. I hope he does not have a kid. I don't think he ever will, but God forbid he has a kid.
women that have changed.
Okay, but so if
He has a kid. He's like the kid's like a baby. He's like has a baby on the podcast. Throughout human history, women have never needed to work. Up until the past 100 years. Your username is Wi-Fi. What? I have never needed to I'm trying to figure out where this... I'm not, like, you literally, I don't know if you noticed that, my brain, like, shut off. As soon as you said that, I was like, I read it, and I read it again, silently, and I was like, I want to make sure I'm reading the right thing here. Let's see. Women have always worked. Yeah, they're so small-brained that he thinks society's laws are static, like nature or some shit. Domestic labor isn't real. Short answer, capitalism. They haven't got to hunter-gatherers in 6th grade history yet. Guys, come on, we cannot take this too seriously. Blender! Oh my fucking god, that just made my day. Congratulations. Congratulations, Blender. Oh my god, congrats. Chat, can we all say congratulations to Blender? Fucking clap. Let's fucking go. Blender is a very loved community member here. Blender, oh, I'm so happy to see you. Blender's given me some fire recipes to bake, and they've been so good. And Blender's also a very active community member here. Was sneaking into chat and hanging out in chat during studying all the time. And now you've graduated college. Congrats. Let's fucking go. So stoked for you. Happy to see you here. Let's go back to the point of what this person was saying. But I agree it's better to raise instead of paying $50K. Yeah, I mean, it's a separate argument because not everyone has the money, right? There's a lot of people that just can't afford to have their kids in daycare, have some form of child care services or whatever it may be. Because they just don't have the money. They're living paycheck to paycheck and off food stamps, etc. So having those things at your leisure is a privilege. Oh my god, the chatter's like trying to argue Chris. Yeah. Chris got him. Glad to be back. Things are so intense during finals. Really happy to be able to catch a stream. Hell yeah. You caught a fun night too. We're doing like a little fun night. We need to like change it up here and there. And man, we got a lot of people in here. Thanks to everyone hanging out tonight too. It's a fucking good ass crew in here. We need to change it up. I do a lot of like drama content. I think sometimes drama gets a little stale for people. So they never really needed to. Oh my god, do we have another pet in chat? Oh my god, do we have another pet? Do we have another fucking pet? We might have another pet in chat. They never really needed to. Yo, comprehend. I suspect this is a fresh and fit watcher, potentially. No, I'm a Christian nationalist. That still means you. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna entertain that one. I'm not gonna get stun locked, unless Let's continue.
Then what are handymen? Aren't handymen absolving men of their traditional role to be like the take carers of the house? What are, guys that are the gardeners? Aren't those traditionally men roles that we have given a different...
Wait, I'm like mine, but you guys' comprehension level is elementary. Okay, first off, you spelled didn't wrong. And second off, you also incorrectly wrote that. But you guys have an elementary level comprehension, if you wanted to say that correctly. You're welcome. Have a nice evening.
Industry too?
Yeah, but the thing is that to utilize those services, you need to make more money.
Genius.
So I see what you're saying. You're saying like, oh well, there's conveniences out there for you to also absorb yourself.
Women labor all day long, or cook, clean, laundry, raise kids. Yeah, exactly. That women are, I would argue, do fucking 4 times the work the average men do when it comes to fucking everything, practically. Let's see, cope. Jesus Christ. They didn't just sit there. Bunch of sheep. We're cool sheep. Leave us alone. We're cool sheep. You're the one odd sheep in the chat. If we're a bunch of sheep, then what does that make you, dumbass? Says the admitted Christian nationalist. I like how that chatter gave us that. The chatter gave us that he's a Christian nationalist. God, I love these chatters. They're so awesome. They always self-admit things. Dude, do you know that I don't even want to bring up the religion argument because I've literally filmed weddings before that are filmed in a I don't want to go there. I don't even want to go there. There is a lot of deep-rooted misogyny within the within different churches. A lot of it is built in there because it's fucking old school, deep-rooted misogyny. It's just fucking weird. Cope. Yeah, you're the one odd sheep, Wi-Fi.
Of your responsibilities. But here's the difference. Sorry. As the man, you gotta pay for that. So like you have to have the leisure of the expendable
As the man, you gotta pay for that. No, fuck.
Income to hire that service out, which still means you have to work as the man. Does that make sense?
Yes, but women also have to.
Hey guys, news. Guess what? Men, listen. We're gonna have a true learning moment here. Men have to work to make money. Did you know that? Did we know that? Where have I been all these years? Fuck. That's also the thing. Lower class women had no real choice but to work, even if it was in a more gendered role. Yeah.
To pay for daycare and pay for all of that stuff. So they have to have money to pay for the conveniences to relieve themselves of childbearing.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is that like women can choose to enter the professional world or not. They
But
don't
it's
have
still
to. They don't
harder.
have.
And men can't. This guy's just taking L after L. I don't understand why he thinks he's like taking the W here in this argument.
To work.
Like school and like work are still not the best for women. Ideally, like
I would argue women have it better now than ever before.
Men be broke too,
Because
though.
you guys,
like-
well, here's the difference. If I'm broke as a man,
Yeah.
life is effectively over for me.
Hey women, any women out there, in case you didn't know, if you're a broke woman, life is not over for you. But if you're a man, life is over for you if you're broke. Where have we been? Fuck. I'm so glad I'm watching the Fresh Shit podcast here about why modern women aren't fit to we wives. I'm learning. Oh man, I'm learning so much tonight.
Women be paying for men's shit. There are women out there who will dead ass pay a man's rent, let him use the car, take him out for food. I know a lot of those women.
That's
like they be out there.
And it never lasts.
It never lasts, but they be out there.
But okay,
These men can survive like that probably forever.
So that proves my point that women.
Nothing makes me want a man more than him fully saying that his life is meaningless. Yeah. Well, that's coming from you, Rowan. You just learned how to be a good woman, right? Chris, in case you missed that joke, we were making a joke. Rowan came in here earlier when this dumbass earlier in my chat was talking about good women versus his quote-unquote hoes. And Rowan was cracking a joke about being a good woman, so that's why I said that, in case you missed the joke. There's the lore. Can you critique anything the women are saying? Let's see how much of a simp you are. Oh my god, I fucking love this argument. This is, this is such a good argument, dude. Okay. This is, oh my god. Let me explain something here. We are watching a podcast right here that has this fucking misogynistic loser named Myron Gaines on it. And then he brings on other women who have different opinions. Some of them will have also similar deeply rooted misogynistic opinions. Some of them don't agree with him. And that's kind of how his podcast is made, so that he can be backed up when he says dumb shit by other women, so that dude sees and go, oh, of course all women think like that. And then the other woman that is in this group that will then, you know, attack his point will then get called the dumbass, because then it's like, oh, she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about, fucking loser. And it's just this constant berating cycle of like, you must agree with me, otherwise you're a fucking idiot. That's how this podcast works, okay? Do we understand that? Let's see. Talos triumphs over the weak. G. Only sit for Talos. Talos over the... I love you. Jenny, are you a subscriber to this pop-up on your feed? Yeah, how did you see this Wi-Fi? Were you like watching a Fresh Shit podcast and this came up recommended? I put Fresh Fit in the title because I was like, I think some people will come in here and debate. I can critique both. Okay, we're kind of being monolithic here because we're watching a singular podcast talking about this podcast. That's why I tried to break down the podcast to you. I'm saying, yes, if I'm speaking with a woman in real life and she says something that I don't agree with, I will certainly offer my opinion and tell her I do not agree with this, okay? I'm not going to sit here and act like I agree with every single point any woman in the entire world has ever made. I have, probably unlike you, chatter, gone on dates and have had many differences with women upon going on said dates. Things like religious differences, things like political differences, things like fucking idealistic differences. You're married for 10 years, married to your mom. Oh, God. I'm just kidding. Married for 10 years. Okay. So, your mom's dead. Okay, if you're being serious, I'm very sorry. And sorry to hear that. I feel like you're just pulling that out on me. What are your critiques of Myron then, Wi-Fi? All right, Wi-Fi, give us your critiques of Myron. What are your critiques about Myron? I'm glad Ryan brought this up. Lol. Let's hear it. Let's hear your critiques on Myron. Because apparently to you, Myron's your base god. He's always right. I want to hear it. I want to hear it firsthand from a fresh and fit watcher. I'm so excited to hear this. Oh, I cannot wait. All right, let's hear it. Let's go. My critique of Myron is ... We'll wait. Say it. Maybe my chat didn't catch up with it yet. The man must sleep with many women. Not hard enough on women. The man must sleep. Okay. Okay. Your mothers are not to be thankful for ye. For the house of Dalville shall serve in the halls. Shall feast forever. Dallas, I love you. Let's go. Okay. What else? This is okay. I'll give you this. You're right. This is not a good talking point that he brings. Myron thinking material things matter. Okay. So where's our disagreement at then? It seems like Skyrim brain rot taking over chat. We're just getting one pet in here at a time. Okay, so where does our disagreement land here then? Are we disagreeing over what women should and shouldn't do? Is that where we're disagreeing, chatter? It was my first gave birth to all creation and pledged to watch over us as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. Yep. Okay, so it seems like you've got some things down. And also, Skyrim brain rot. I remember Skyrim. God, that takes me so far back. It's like really pulling at old memories. So, dude, I'm putting the chat aside for a second. I'm gonna continue watching this. My God, dude. That Wi-Fi chatter is... I don't understand. So you're married, and you're saying that Myron's wrong talking points to that the man will sleep with many women. Okay, good. There's one. I disagree on pushing women to work instead of making family priority as a society. Okay. So... yeah, but what if she wants to on her own? Alright, let's see what Wi-Fi says to that. Society's made women working necessity. Yeah. Who was I talking to the other day? Or someone I was talking to that was like... God, who was it? What the fuck was it? I was talking to someone the other day, and they were telling me about their time, their like leave time, and how that like by the time they had their kid, basically they would have like a week before they had to get back to work. And I was like, Jesus Christ. But not propaganda. Propaganda family is not the boss, babe. What are you talking about? Let me join these two. Take as my beloved in marriage. Make it easier for people to take care of children. You'll never see those losers advocating for paid maternity leave. Free daycare. Life's too expensive for me not to work. 6-foot finance bros are not common enough to sustain all women. Yeah. Did I tell you guys that? I was hanging out with some like, not by my choice. I was just invited to someone's birthday party. And I was hanging out with a bunch of finance bros by accident. And they were all just like, yeah, man, we're just making it quick, 100K, maybe 120K a year. And I was like, like, what? Why are you guys just telling me upon meeting you how much you're making? The propaganda boss. Propaganda boss babes over family? What are you talking about? I'm not gonna even entertain this. I'm gonna continue the video. It's such a dumb conversation we're having. Is you have, come on. Like, what? This feels like this feels like something that you heard someone say. Now you're just repeating it in my chat. Can you, what is propaganda boss babes? What are we talking about here?
Women are not. You guys are not built to provide sustenance for men. Like you guys could do it for a certain amount of time. Who was the actor that played in the Apollo Creed, the last Apollo Creed?
I don't know what happened to the propaganda became this catch-all term. I know.
Movie.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
No, sorry. The guy he fought. The guy that was getting
Mel
chased around New York
Gibson.
City.
Mel Gibson.
No. He's getting chased around New York City by the white chick.
We was just talking about
Something Rivers or
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. So he was dating Megan Good.
What? Exactly what Chris said. Listen to Andrew Wilson. Chatters, do we know who Andrew Wilson is? I don't fucking know who that is. Why am I scared to look this up? I feel like it's gonna be like, the internet's #1 misogynistic podcaster. Andrew Wilson. Who the fuck is this? Does he have a... What is happening here? Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. This is the first thing that comes up. Look. I'm not gonna read it out loud. Alright, I'm hiding it now. See it? Forbid Wi-Fi from watching it. Papa fascist. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. We know we're sitting next to his wife and watching this. I know. Hey, when you're done cooking for me, do you want to watch Fresh and Fit? And then when we're done with Fresh and Fit, we can watch Andrew Wilson, please. Is that what you offer to the family? Is that you're like you cook, I'll turn on Fresh and Fit and Andrew Wilson.
Right?
Yeah.
Just found out today. She left his ass.
What?
She
Why?
cooks and cleans and watches these guys with you, huh? Is she watching my stream with you right now?
She just left his ass because she was paying all the bills.
Oh, her?
Yeah, she just left his ass.
What? She's like a 36.
Yeah, and she's older. Like she's not even hot no more. She's cooked. But she left him, right? Because she got tired of paying the bills.
Damn, he did all.
And that's what I mean when I say like women are not built to provide for men at all.
Women should be providing for men. Fuck. Does this guy not understand that, like, another element, even, let's just forego all of the beliefs here. Let's just say that in a hypothetical world, women would. Let's just use that. Let's use his argument for a second. Okay, even in that world, women are famously underpaid. So, I don't know what world he's fantasizing here.
And I'll argue if you guys provide for us, you guys become really angry and animosity and you wear the pants relationship and yeah, it's just not good. So again, I see what you guys are saying, like, yo, like, you know, women, we do all this, but the point I'm trying to make is that you guys have a choice at least. Yeah. We don't. We must be successful.
Huh? The wage gap has been debunked. Yeah, because if there's nothing that we haven't talked about enough, it's the wage gap. Thank you. Women, famously angry and abusive. Yeah. With both partners providing double the income, double the fun, more vacation, better lifestyle, because more money. Yeah, exactly. I think most normal level-headed people share that opinion too. Like, double the income, then that's like one of the primary reasons people are sought out to live with a partner, because not only aside from the fact that they love them and they want to be with them, but people also have that viewpoint where they're like, double the income, we can do more fun things together, etc., right? Also too, when like it's merely impossible for a woman to take care of a kid on her own. So needs the support of a man to help take care of said kid. If a woman wants to have a kid, I feel bad for the women that have been stranded. There's a girl I know, and I swear on my life, she crosses my mind like once a day. There's this girl I know. I won't get into too many details because some of it's like personal. It has nothing to do with me. It has to do with a friend that passed away. But this said woman that I know, I believe at this point takes care of 4 kids on her own with like some intermediate help between like family members. It's really a crazy situation. All her kids have like the most wild names I've ever heard in my life. Like I cannot remember them off the top of my dome. They're names that nobody else has ever named their kids. Like you would hear these names in like movies. They're very unique names, and they're not like from another country or anything like that. They're from my white ass town. Daddy gave me 4 little kids Disney because he refuses to let mommy work. This guy calls you now. He's telling us to look at his YouTube. They're not the worst Are they the best podcasters? Chatter, are you doing self-improvement? Is your self-improvement involve watching Fresh and Fit? Because that's a sad story. That's a sad story in of itself. They're not the worst podcasters on the internet. I hope you are actually seeking therapy if you caught yourself watching them and are speaking to someone who's not misogynistic that can help you through this. Andrew Wilson went viral because he tried to shame a girl for not being strong enough to open a pickle jar. Oh my god. He can open it himself. He copes and says it was greasy from her hands. Stupid women have greasy hands. Damn it. If it weren't for your women greasy hands, I could open this pickle jar. It's women's fault. Men are never at fault. It's women. So is that the viewpoint you want me to understand, Wi-Fi? Is that it? Did I get that one correctly? I should be listening to a guy who yells at women for not being strong enough. Gotcha. All right, cool. Noted.
You can choose to be successful or not. Like, oh yeah, you can become successful. I've seen this happen a lot too. Girls become successful. They get their PhD. They go to school, make a bunch of money, find the right guy, drop out the workforce.
Oh my god.
They have that. I found a guy that can like take care of me. You know what? I'm leaving.
That is, yeah. Do you agree that like men are allowed to be more in their feminine side now?
Also, one of the weirder parts about this podcast, I should have said this earlier, is that there's always like really just silent people in the back. Like there's a lot of these voices we just haven't heard yet. These people have not said a fucking word.
No.
Yes.
Okay, I see what she's asking. Yes, but let me give you. Let me explain this.
Yes.
Let me explain. Yes, but there's consequences. So they can be in their feminine side because women will lie and say, "Oh yeah, I want a guy in tune with his emotions." But the reality is, when he goes ahead and gets in tune with his emotions, or he shows that feminine behavior, they will start to resent him over time.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly how it works. This is how all women operate across the board. They resent a man for doing something like, I don't know, crying when he needs to cry. That usually makes a woman go away. Them getting angry, a man getting a little angry about something. It's women's fault, right? Dude, this guy is fucking insane.
It's just you want a strong man, yeah.
Yeah, like this is a perfect example of like women saying, "Open up to me," but if you do, then she's like, "Ew, fuck, I'm not ready for that,"
The ick,
and then
yeah.
she gets the ick. So,
like, girls, you're single, but you all have one thing in common: you're doing.
Jonathan Walker. He speaks facts. Oh my god, we're getting a lot of pets in chat tonight. I cry over fictional characters. I'm no judge and never will. Yeah. Have you ever like, dude? These guys probably think I'm beta. If you're a man, you cry, you're beta.
Shit, school, work. That has to correlate. You know what I mean? Because you guys are independent, nobody's dating you guys.
I'm dating and I.
Fellas, is it gay to show emotion? Yep. Men are not allowed to show their emotions. That's some gay shit, bro.
Do all this shit.
You hate the guy. What the fuck?
I like the guy. I actually really like him. That's why I stuck around the song. But it's hard to come home and I don't have the choice of if I'm gonna clean up
Are
or
you
cook.
horny when you go home?
Yeah.
Huh? Wait, huh? Where did he? Huh? How did that? What? How did he arrive?
It's hard to come home and I don't have the choice of if I'm gonna clean up or
Are you
cook.
horny when you go home?
Huh? Huh? Is that why you're lesbian? Because you have emotions? Yes. That's the real reason. Yeah, we're learning. We're all learning as a community in chat tonight. We're learning things about ourselves we've never known by means of the Fresh Shit podcast. You have to head out for the night. Cold's kicking your ass. Oh, I just got over one myself. Hope you feel better. Thanks for hopping in chat. I was really freaking happy to see you tonight. I will be streaming again Thursday. Thursday's a stream night. Friday's a stream night. Okay? So if you want to come hang, you get more than welcome to come chill. Thanks for chilling tonight. Before you go, who is it? Look, there's Fresh Fit. Who's this guy? I think this is like, this might be like, because if you guys remember, Fresh was always quiet and never said a word. I suspect he may have left the podcast. Now there's this guy who has finally said one word after 8 minutes of this fucking podcast. Military documentaries, the band. Things men can cry over. Not allowed to cry over anything else. Yeah, I hope you sleep well, Ryan. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, hell yeah. But then I have to think about, damn, I have no choice. I have to cook tonight. I have to clean up the whole place after these 3 guys, and then I gotta do his laundry. I have no choice. Otherwise, no one will do it.
You have kids.
You have kids?
No, I have 3 fucking grown ass men that I live with who don't fucking do nothing. So if I don't do it, nobody's gonna do it. I'm the chosen one.
See, hey, hold on. You see that? See that? That's why women shouldn't work. No, but that's why women shouldn't work.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Clearly she's frustrated. Clearly she's annoyed.
She's fed up.
Because she's paying bills and doing the housework. So like, this is not good. This is why I don't think it should be working.
How come he's not afraid that?
Is this him trying to be sarcastic? Is that what's happening here?
Not good. This is why I don't think it should be working.
How come he's not afraid that you're fed up? Shouldn't he be afraid of
He'd
you?
be cool with it, but then I think really when it comes down to he's less afraid of
is he watching the show?
than he is afraid of taking out the trash. He's less afraid of me than he's afraid of doing the laundry.
If you suck someone else's, he would be broken, right?
I don't want to do none of that.
Why is this guy so fucking horny? First thing he says off the rip, he's like, "Are you horny when you come home?" And then he goes, "If you suck someone else's dick." Why is this guy so horny? Holy shit, dude. Take it easy. It's probably the first time this guy's ever seen a woman in his life. He's like, first time he's ever been like within like 2 inches of a woman. He's like, oh, I'm just getting my rocks off during this podcast.
If you did that would send a message.
Why does he actually kind of sound like the old Fresh guy too in a way? That would actually send a message.
What the fuck, bro?
I'm saying, how come he's not afraid? He's just partying with the bros.
He's not even.
You're being too logical. Too logical, Blender. These guys, if you said that in this room, you'd get fucking clocked. They'd be like, oh, no, we cannot do equal chores. That's misogynistic. Do equal chores.
Party, just be at the crib. Like, he'd be working.
Honestly, it sounds like a toxic relationship if you keep letting that.
Does he
stuff
make
happen,
money?
You know?
Oh, he makes a lot of money.
Yeah, he pays the rent. He covers.
How
the
much
bills.
does he make?
I don't have to. I don't know. Like,
No, I'm not
So
gonna.
wait, why do you work then?
He thinks women shouldn't work on traditionalism, but because of wanting to control women and what they're allowed to do. Yeah. Well, he operates off of like the old school ways of like traditionalism, like you said. It's like the same stuff I hear in like Catholic churches when they're just like, they're like, women should do all the work. The man should never have to blah, 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 all this shit. And then I see the woman up there being like, yo. It's just like, it's like old school fucking traditionalism shit that's not realistic. Is that the fallacy of this podcast is that women, the less they fit into their worldview, the more they know better than to hang out with these assholes. Yeah.
You can cover all the bills.
He's not paying for my nails, my hair, like shit I want to do, my clothing. He's not paying for none of that, so I have to pay for that on my own, you know?
W guys.
So I want to go get my nails done. I want to go get my eyelashes done. I want to get my hair done. I have to
How
pay
much
for
does he
that.
make? I want to.
Okay, I feel like as a guy, it does take a little bit to learn that, what she's talking about, like doing her hair, doing her nails, doing her makeup. Like, it is an easy thought as a guy because I've once been there, which is why I'm telling you this. Like, at a very early stage of my life, I was there where I, like, was kind of, like, woken up to that, where I was like, oh, my God, yes, that is right. Where it, like, didn't really cross my mind ever before at a younger version of me, right? But, like, dude, it fucking costs just to simply be a woman. Us guys, we can just fucking wake up, throw a shirt on, and go about our day, and we're fine, you know? Like, when I've heard about, like, costs for getting your nails done, dude, don't even get me started. Fucking getting your hair done. Oh, man. That costs a goddamn fucking fortune.
Bro, honestly,
Make
this is why
seven.
women should never work,
Yeah, and he's saying he doesn't make enough to marry me. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? But I do.
bro. From talking to thousands of women.
Oh, they just end it there?
Enough to marry me. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? But I do spend a lot of money though.
You just spend a lot. The worst thing about women is getting me into skincare. Yeah, skincare's fucking goat. Barbershops are cheap. Blows my mind. All right, this is what I was thinking. One of two things. It's 11:30 my time, so I was thinking either I'd stream till midnight or I'd get off stream now. But I was also thinking we could watch another one and see some other awesome opinions. Myron dropped the bitter reality about modern women. Okay, it seems like we've already heard his point on that. Why promiscuous women have never been accepted. Why most women don't deserve traditional men. 50 for lash, 100 on nails, 100. Jesus fuck. If I spent $250 on myself in like one run to the grocery store, dude, I'd be living in an alternate reality. I'd be like, holy shit. Like, the most expensive thing I can think of having to buy right now that's like a self-care product or whatever you want to call it is like some very specialty shampoo I have to have for my thinning hair. That's like $180. And let me tell you, even when I have to buy that, I'm like, Jesus fuck. You're a cuck, bro. All right, chatter. All right. We're pulling you up. We're reading your message. You're a cuck, bro. Pay attention with this. None of these girls want you. They want money. Wake up, fool. Hey, chatter. When was the last date you went on? Can I ask you that? When's the last time you went on a date? Or should we take a step back? We need to step back. I go a little too far sometimes. As a true conservative post, women shall bear the sword and fight the dragons. Chatter, let me ask you this. When's the last time you hung out with a woman that wasn't your mom? And are you going to pull the same thing that the other chatter did? My mom's dead. And even if your mother is actually like gone, even if, who is a woman you've hung out with recently? Oh wait, a woman's place in the battlefield is defending Skyrim from the Empire. Chatter, what is going on here? Why'd you just hop in here, say this, and then leave? That's the real beta. That's the real beta. That's a real. I need to restock. Just run off and commit crimes with Cicero. As true, these women shall pare their nails with the blood of dragon and wash their hair in the shower in their blade land. God, I love this Skyrim lore in here. This shit's really funny. You both are bouncing it off each other. Dude, I don't understand why these chatters, like, the funniest part about Fresh Shit podcast is how these people are so quick to defend them. Like, I've been there before where, like, someone will be doing I'm still playing later tonight after this. I've been there before where, like, you see someone, like, live, like, shitting on Curtis Connor, being like, Curtis is a beta, and I'll, like, go in the chat, and then I'll ask the supposed, or, like, the streamer, and I'll be like, so what's your issue with Curtis? And there's like, he agrees with all women. Like, this is someone's chat that I've gone into before. Do you guys know who this is right here? Have you guys seen this guy's channel? Is he still on YouTube? This guy. A lot of, like, streamers that I'll watch or whatever. Look at this. Speaking of which, I do not like women. Eden Riley.
Wix.
Like, this guy's fucking insane. Loser lefty Adam Conover. I've gone in this guy's lives before because he says fucking stupid shit. So I've been there, but I explain myself is what I'm trying to say. I bet Chatter gets all the girls. Nothing gets a girl hopping Ram stream to call me cucks and bouncing. Wait, Rowan, that's usually how you find a man, right? Like when you're looking for a partner and looking for, you know, trying to go on a date, you usually come to chats and you find those guys that are using the those R word, the ones that use the R word. Those are the attractive ones, right? Those are the ones that, like, when you see it, you're like, oh, that's my man. That's my man right there. Don't Rosewood by your side, hail. Sexism. Blender. You guys are going to be Skyrimming after this. That's the secret reason you watch these streams. I knew it. Fuck. Slurs attract all women. Yeah, usually when I'm on a first date, I drop as many slurs as I can. I'm like, all right, which slurs do you approve of? It's the first question I ask, like, and they usually say, like, oh, you can use, like, the F word, you can use, like, the R word, like, these are all my, like, approved slurs list. I'm like, okay, cool. So, what's up, you R word? That's how I go about my dates. And then, usually wins me a second date doing that. So, just saying, some advice to take home. Just listen to me, fellas. Where are all the trolls? Did you ban them? I think we scared them off. Seriously, this chatter just walked in here. Yeah, look, I didn't ban him. I think, look, it got auto-modded. Look, this chatter's comment got auto-modded. Like, none of you even did it. Look. Channel activity, look. It literally got held for review by YouTube themselves. Look. YouTube was like, this guy's a fucking fool. Isn't that crazy? Also, oh, this is a weird thing to tell you guys, but I wanted to show you this. Maybe some chatter in here can help me out. Because I tried everything. Okay, this, for some reason, I love this sweater. It's one of those sweaters that, like, I feel like goes well with, like, my eye color for some reason. And when I wear it, I'm like, this sweater looks, like, decent on me, right? Like, it doesn't look like a, it just looks like a clean, normal-looking sweater. So I like wearing it. But I cooked in it one time and got, I think it was some grease or oil on it. And I have not been able to get it off. But I watched a litany of videos that were saying mix dish soap with baking soda and set it on it for like 10 hours, then wash it and it'll come off. So I did that and it got most of it off, but there's still like an inkling of it. It's really hard. You might be able to see it. Can you see it in the right light maybe? Do you guys see that? Right there. I don't know how to get it off. Any chatters know how to get that off? I was gonna ask because I've been watching videos, and then there was another one that said to try. Oh god, distilled water didn't work. I'm gonna start doing specialized and nothing impressed me more than a guy who says the R word. That's how you're gonna present yourself to the class, using the R word. My beloved Wi-Fi whom married. Wi-Fi is still here. Trying to nail down the day. Are you staying here to see if you should subscribe? Is that what you're saying? Is that who you're referring to by his carbonara stain? It could be carbonara. I did make carbonara. I did make pasta carbonara one day. That's funny you said that. A gentle grasp has been lost. Why women no longer deserve chivalry from... Let's see. Why women are unable to give men guidance. Really mad. Undercover feminist got called out by Myron. You can't be a lone wolf in 2025.
You gotta deal with an uncomfortable truth here. Women live life on easy mode. They post a picture.
I'm gonna reveal an uncomfortable.
Deal with an uncomfortable truth here. Women live
life on easy mode. Oh fuck! I'm so glad I saw this. All these years, I thought, God, women just have it so easy, and now I've seen this ad. It says women live life on easy mode, so I'm finally able to come to terms here on this. Oh, thank God. Women live life on easy mode. Where have I been? Fuck.
On easy mode. They post a picture, they're flown out to Dubai, eat dinners that they don't pay for, and get everything taken care of.
And I'm a jealous man. I'm not getting any opportunity. So fly me out and put me on your boat. And I wish I made this kind of money that she's making, but I'm not. Instead, look at my IQ score. Oh my God.
And get everything taken care of, while you actually have to work for it as a man. No one's coming to save you. No one's paying your bills. No one's offering you freedom. Respect the rewards.
Rowan, you're an influencer, right? All women are influencers. Come on, don't ruin the secret.
You have to become rich, powerful, and strong, or you will forever remain forgotten.
What is this clip? What is this clip? What is happening here? Why does he unironically not look strong in this clip? And he has to write the weight on the screen. 138 pounds. This is not 138, but this is like a 10-pound dumbbell he has in his hand, okay? He literally has fucking 10-pound dumbbells, and he's like 138 pounds and strong. Unlike weak women, am I right?
Or you will forever remain forgotten. That's the truth you need to swallow, because unlike women, you can't swallow yourself to a dream. And when
Every woman's dream is every woman is going to. Some of this stuff I just can't say without like either laughing or like holding back my sarcasm. Oh my
you finally accept the truth, you become a man. You start conquering, you start chasing.
I like how he's equating becoming a man with the gym. Because yes, women don't go to the gym. Gym is for men. Get it right. Gym is for men. Gym is for men. Gym is for men. Can we say it together in chat, guys? Come on. Gym is for men. It's not for the weak. It's not for the women. It's for men.
I'm a man. You start conquering, you start chasing pressure.
What is this editing? It's like, I don't even know.
You look for a circle that holds you to a higher standard. A group of men that doesn't let you slip, that pushes you harder than life ever could. A room full of winners, they get cash flowing and backs blowing. Amongst these...
What is going on? And backs blowing. And this is fresh. Yes. Gym is for men. Gym is for men. It was actually trying to improve their life. It's actually trying to. I know. It's like, dude, just. Oh, are you not saying that? Are you talking about Myron? Oh my god, I didn't realize. Celebrating with friends, but best luck with this lunacy. Thanks. Blender, thank you so much for being here. Once again, congratulations on graduating. I'm very fucking happy for you. And I appreciate all the times you did hop in chat during studying. There were like times you were in my stream while studying, which was fucking insane, but you did it. So thank you. I'll be back Thursday evening, Friday evening. I have to point out again, he's a podcaster. How these women do gym. Yeah. Yeah.
Amongst these men, you don't just sit and watch the show, you step behind the curtain. You're the unfiltered truth before the cameras roll.
The unfiltered truth. Okay, so this is who I want to hear the unfiltered truth from, because when the cameras are on, they're not saying the truth. So is this an admission that they've been lying to you off when they're on camera? So before the cameras are rolling, they're telling the truth.
The truth before the cameras roll. You watch the chaos unfold before it's cut. You get on weekly calls and will be guided by us personally.
Does this look like a call that you want to be on right here with this guy? How to provide value to a high value group. Yes, this high value man who shits on women.
You shake hands with the elite in rooms across the world in places most men will never be.
This is, oh god, this is incredible stuff. Never be invited.
Invited to, and wouldn't belong there even if they were. This is a private world for those building one of their own. Not everyone's invited to that room. Most want to survive it. You either enter that room and surround yourself with men who will forge you into a king with his own castle, or you rot in a village with the rest of the forgotten. Choose wisely. Use code CC17.
What are the comments like on this? What are the comments like? Hi, Disregard has been a lone wolf. I don't know any other way. Once getting demonetized. I'm a lone wolf and I'm doing perfectly fine. You guys continue to grow and evolve. I truly admire your hard work. Your drive is clear. From Isabella Davis. What is happening in this timeline?
You got to deal with an uncomfortable truth here. Women live life on easy mode.
Women live life on easy. What's up, Justin? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Wait. Is that not the same Justin that... Wait. Oh my god, wait. I just realized Justin's in chat and I didn't even say hi. Holy shit, wait. Wait, Chris, why'd you delete? Hang on. What did... You moved his comment. Okay. No. Sorry, Chris didn't mean to do that. Okay. You scared me. I thought that was a different Justin than the Justin that's in this community. It scared the shit out of me. I literally had like a heart attack for a second. I was like, I had to scroll back. How you doing, Justin? Thanks for being here. I like they use pink on the map for their secret manly club. Yeah, Justin P is cool. It scared me that there was like another Justin when I saw that you got rid of the message. I was like, wait, there's no way. It's all good. The ads do pop up pretty quickly. Not very Sigma. Why does he want to be in a room with other men? For the sausage fest. Come on. It's what manly men do. Come on. Oh, these videos are all... God, they're just giving us so much... Oh, they're giving us so much here. You know what? You know who we haven't checked in on? Our other friendly neighborhood guy. I'm good. For what it's worth, I noticed nothing. Here. Family friendly. We have not checked in on... Maybe he doesn't have a oh, his channels. That's why we haven't checked in on him. You guys remember Andrew Tate? Andrew Tate recent interview.
I've been on Shopify from the
Yeah, TikTok ad hover. Oh my God, they're shilling TikTok ads.
It doesn't report anything.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate.
The American Empire's back. We're done with this crap. People say lucky punch. There's no such thing as a lucky punch. It landed. The world is not a perfect place. And the fact that you don't have the mindset that you don't want to get out there and work is a you problem. If you're buying a house on a 20-year mortgage, how do you...
Oh my God. This is what gets you results. Let's see. Oh, is he done talking about women then? Why poor people stay poor? Coming from Andrew Tate. Let's listen to the, I'm sure we're going to get some good opinions here about why poor people stay poor from the one and only Andrew Tate. It has been against your will, I know, same. Future Prime Minister of the UK. Was that a thing on here? Did it say that? Or is that a joke? Probably a joke you're making.
on saving. One of the unfortunate consequences of my current legal troubles.
Wait, no way. The only positive thing about Andrew Tate is they appears more in favor of Gaza and ending the genocide. Didn't Piers Morgan change his stance on that too recently? I thought that was a thing. I thought Piers Morgan finally called it a genocide and is now like correctly calling out people. Like very recently, within the last like 2 weeks, I think it was. But that's good to know. Okay. It's probably the only good thing about Tate. He's Muslim now, so he has to. Oh, is that why? Piers is both siding. He fights Zionists. And he fights pro-Palestine. Jesus Christ. Tate's pro-Palestine is rooted in anti-Semitism and his fake conversion to Islam. Oh, jeez. I'm going to stay because I'm not allowed to work. That's right. Women are not allowed to work. We learned that from watching Fresh and Fit. Let's see.
It's forced me to lose a lot of faith in humanity once again. Because before COVID, I had some faith in humanity. But if you would have told
just one thing Andrew Tate. Let me hear just one thing Andrew Tate says. Just to test you're not a shill.
me before COVID what they were going to do to us during COVID, I said, no way. No way would we believe this shit and put up with this crap. And they did it for 4 long years. I lost faith in people.
Wi-Fi, you must be enjoying my stream. I'm taking it that you're enjoying my stream, which is why you're still hanging out here. There has to be a level of enjoyment for you to also sit through ads and still be here. So you must be enjoying it.
People. I was like, people are idiots. But then COVID ended and we started to recover. And I was like, Maybe people have learned the media lies. Maybe they understand now that the primary objective of the media is to psychologically prepare people for what's about to happen. It's not to tell you what's happened.
I thought we were going to listen to why the poor stay poor. Come on. Get to it. Get to your point already, buddy.
To prepare your mind for what's about to happen. Let me give you a very simple example.
No politic here. No politic here.
Stevenson. Gary Stevenson. High taxes are good for you. Let's put up the taxes. It's going to make the country rich again. Your kids are going to have a future. High taxes. He's taking a dildo somewhere in the back room because they got fucking blackmail on him so he never tells the truth. He takes the dildo and the money. He's telling you to give your money away. And then guess what's going to happen? Taxes are going to go up. I'll tell you the most easiest and simple example of this that I identified in modern times. Remember when P. Diddy beat that girl up in the hotel?
Yeah.
And that video was everywhere?
Yeah.
When that video came out, I said to Tristan, they're going to arrest P. Diddy. He goes, why? I said, that video is from 10 years ago. They were sitting on that video in the Matrix archives for 10 long years. It never...
Why is he not talking about this yet? You're not just say we agree with... For the love of Andrew Tate when he pointed it out to me. I feel like Andrew Tate would be so much happy to say, yes, great for his aesthetic more. And he only adopted it because of misogynist fundamentalistic aspects. Dude dreams of being a Saudi prince, not giving himself to a higher power. Damn, grown ass, my ads are insane. Grown ass man hating. Wait, grown ass man hating. What should I do? Be like glazing Tate here? Is that what you want me to do?
saw the light of day. One day, it's everywhere. And everyone's saying, P. Diddy's a piece of shit. P. Diddy's a piece of shit. 6 days.
I like how we haven't got to this why poor people stay poor harsh truth. Like, get to it. Come on.
The reason I've lost faith is because the media, think of how it softened us to ideas during COVID. They don't just say one day you're locked in your house because everyone will say, fuck no. They say, we might.
To be fair, you have a child to think Andrew Tate is anything worthwhile to say. Yeah.
Might have to lock you in your house.
Yeah.
We're discussing maybe locking you in your house. Something. And they're sitting there going, oh, well, maybe I believe Andrew Tate's bad. You're just fucking born to lose at this point. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, bro.
You're a fucking idiot.
I think what you stand for and what you teach in my mind is one thing is critical thinking. It's just thinking.
Of course.
Because people don't do, even when they watch your videos. If they're watching your videos,
like a fucking retard. While the whole thing's, while everyone on Downing Street are partying, by the way, we're discussing maybe locking you in your house. If we lock you in your house.
He didn't even talk about that. He never said why the poor stay poor. I thought we were gonna... This is the most replayed section.
It learns by itself, and this is how it becomes smart, by sticking within the parameters. If you manage to turn on absolute self-accountability and perspicacity inside of your own mind, you're now going to pay attention to everything around you, and you're going to self-learn. And I've self-learned a few basic things which turn out to be true, I would argue, across.
Now that I use Monday.
Still looking for the right...
Dude, God, I was hoping to get something out of that. I'm just with a sheer number of transphobic, misogynist idea. Idolize a movie made by... I know. Dude, trans, and they're like, no. They're like, fuck. My movie is ruined. Oh. This is something else I wanted to do. Let's see. Oh, by the way, chatters, did you guys see they caught the they caught that guy that was on the loose in Minnesota? Let's see. Trump warned Iran. Jesus, there was a funny video I wanted to talk about on fucking Asmongold's channel. We're doing Mold Mondays on Denim's stream, and I saw a video when she was looking at them, and I was like, it was a video that I wanted to talk about because it was a fucking wild Asmongold video, and I don't see it anymore. He uploads too damn much. Maybe I'll find it for the next stream. It's going on to midnight. It's going on to midnight. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. I do love you guys, and I do want to hang out longer, but I know that I have a freaking work day tomorrow night. I work tomorrow night. I know I'm going to want to get up early and go on my nice little walkie walk in the morning. It's very comfortable now that I have a nice chair to, like, be comfortable in. It's great. I love it. This chair has, like, all these different adjustments. You can, like, adjust it for your back. So if your back is feeling a lot of whack, you can just tighten this shit up. Makes your back feel better. A little headrest here. Go like this and rest your neck on it if your neck gets sore. It's great. I love it. My nephew's 11. That's because they know it's useful rhetoric for brainwashing people. Yeah. Or I like Patrick Bate, who's literally a quick loser cuck. Oh, whatever happened to oh, what was his name? Do you guys remember that, like, Christian TikToker? The Christian Gen Z TikToker? Who was that? Do you guys remember that? That was, like, upsetting everybody for the longest time. I'm filming some music. Music and DJs and then people talking about the event. It's a lot. It's kind of got me, like, riddled and a little bit of anxiety. I know I'm going to do a really good job, but it's just a matter of, like, compartmentalizing everything I need to film. That's why I'm a little bit like, Redeem Zoom? No. Christian Walker. There it is. There it is. Do you guys remember this TikToker? I want to see what he's up to. What is Christian Walker
Yo,
up
what
to?
is it with me?
Let me see.
Or she makes this incredibly.
Oh, I went to Hassan's Twitch.
About 2 years ago, I lost my job.
Hold on. Herschel's son. Let's see. Christian. Do you guys remember this? Oh, he's not making conservative content anymore. Okay. Never mind. I was hoping there'd be some goofy ass frickin'. It's funny how these creators like change their content completely. You guys remember that? Sabotage's dad's Herschel Walker's son. Was that who it was? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes. Herschel Walker's son. Sabotage's dad's campaign. To protect my dad's campaign. And then did everyone stop chirping about let's see. Everyone stopped about the West Elm Caleb thing after a while, right? That faded in 2022. Okay, yeah, that did. As I was watching a slew of videos on that this morning. But it's all done. I'm going to check one more thing here. This right here. This is what I need to check. Oh my god. Dog. I just went on Reddit. This is kind of fucked up, but I just went on Reddit and someone is asking about one of my friend's girlfriends on Reddit right now. That's weird. That feels a little too personal. That's really weird. And it's definitely the person, too. That's really strange. That's really strange. Didn't think I'd ever see that day on the internet. That's weird. Alright, first, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it. Hey, also, here's an A. You know what, before I go, if there's ever, like, things, you guys are good about this in chat usually. There's ever things that you want me to talk about, on stream or topics, you can always leave them in the. I'm kind of trying to do more fun stuff. We'll still do drama. We'll still go back to the drama, and dig up the drama wells. But I like to have fun. I like to include more fun. Oh, August the Duck is mad.
Can't tell if my camera's fucked up or if I'm just sunburned. Looking rather red today, King. What's up, guys? A bit of a sad, somber video today.
He's not bringing copyright claims for Darman talking about his videos. Oh my god. All right. Maybe we'll get into this next stream. This is crazy. I never met a single person who liked him. Yeah. He started as a cheerleader and ended up. Oh my god. He's probably just protect my dad's campaign. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get off of here. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Boys, girls, and MBs. Appreciate you all for hanging out tonight. It means a lot. By your logic, thank you for chilling. I can't remember. I think it's their second, third stream, maybe hanging out. Maybe you've been here for more. I know you hung out the whole stream. Happy to see you in here. Thank you, frickin' everybody. Justin, I know you just got in here not too long ago. Thank you for coming in tonight. Chris, same to you. Rowan frickin' hung out the whole stream. Got Jay in here hanging out the whole stream. Got a frickin' good squad in here tonight. Yeah, you guys are the frickin' best. I need to go chill out and think about tomorrow's shoot in bed for an hour and then go to sleep to organize my thoughts. My thoughts are going boom, 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 boom. Maybe I'll even do some talk streams too, where I just yap, because I like watching those kind of streams myself, where I yap. And then we can just talk about life and fun shit, But I had fun. Tonight was a fun stream. Ripping away at our good old buddies, Fresh and Fit. We had to wipe some dust off the table tonight. I hope you have fun at work. Thank you. I'm actually really excited for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited. Whenever I get really, really excited about a work thing, comes a little spout of anxiety when I have to think about everything and compartmentalize all my thoughts because I'm doing it all on my own. I don't have other people that are telling me do this and that. It's just me. So I have to kind of take on several roles, which is what I like doing. But this is normal for the program, so I'm very excited for it. And thank you all for being here. Maybe I'll cut this into a video. I don't know. We'll see. Jesse Lee Peterson. Okay, Wi-Fi, I do have to thank you for hanging out because I know we've had our disagreements, but you still were willing to hang out even though we had a spout of a disagreement. So I do appreciate that. Thank you for hanging. Maybe we will do a Jesse Lee Peterson react. Or do a Jordan Peterson react. And Jordan Peterson can tell us about what he thinks about modern women. Yeah, thanks for frickin' hanging. Appreciate you. And yeah, next stream will be on Thursday, probably 9 o'clock, 9:30 Central. I'll try to do 9 again. God, I'm fucking slacking on the time lately. Yeah, Thursday, Friday. So, love you all. Thank you. Go say hi to your friends you haven't said hi to in a while. Let them know how you're doing. Ask them how they're doing. And if you have family, give them a call. Say hi to them. Go do something nice for somebody, Maybe buy the person's frickin' drink. Buy the person's order that's behind you and surprise them. I don't know. Do something fun within your own means. Just be nice. Be kind. And love you all. I know that's Jordan. Yeah, Jordan Lee Peterson I know is different. It reminded me of Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson. Maybe we need to do a Jordan Peterson react. Jordan Peterson. would love if you react to his videos. Jesse Lee Peterson's probably a whole nother brand of craziness. But, alright, love y'all. Bye-bye. See you on Thursday. No. Yeah, Thursday.